He's got no friends, he's socially inept. At being weird, he's quite adept. Let his gravelly voice be your smooth caress. It's time for another episode of Publicly Embarrassed. Welcome to the second episode of the Publicly Embarrassed podcast. A second episode already? Really? I mean, it feels like I started the show like a week ago. Crazy. Second episode with your host, Sebastian Rain Howard. That's right, my middle name is Rain, R-A-I-N. Like, water falling from the sky. But my parents were hippies, Don't judge me, you know how I like. And a special guest, Peppy the Poop. Hey guys, it's me, Peppy the Poop. Sebastian likes to sleep with me. Okay, well, Peppy, they don't need to know that. That's just ridiculous. Yeah, he likes to talk about people and like Captain America and stuff. Okay, that was Peppy the Poop, everybody. Welcome to the second episode. Use the Twitter, tweet, hashtag. I guess we'll make this week's. Last week's was Pee the Day Away, so this week we'll do. Six pink elephants. Because I like that. Yeah. No. This week, yeah. 6 pink elephants. That's a good one. I'm your host. And it's a pleasure to see you all again. Now, as I do, I usually have a theme. I mean, this is the second episode, so usually is a rough term, but I usually have a theme. And so for this week, I'm thinking the theme is going to be luck, because I like luck. Luck is lucky. And for those of you who've never thought about this, blood on my finger, that's cool. Luck is the physical embodiment of every other thing in the universe. And I'll explain this for you. Drink of the week this week. It's a Monster. And then another one. I'll probably drink both by the end of the podcast, because I like to drink while I'm doing this. It gives me energy. I'm hyper. Ooh. Alright. Luck. Okay, so think about this. Think about it. If there's a penny on the ground, no, penny, not a penny. $100. If you found $100 on the ground, you'd say it was luck, right? I mean, that's lucky. And so basically, luck is everything else that happened in that $100. It's the history of that $100 bill is luck. That some really rich dude dropped it on the ground on accident. That's luck. From your perspective. From his perspective, it was unlucky because it happened. So it's like, it's crazy if you think about it. Now, I consider myself a pretty lucky person. I do. I'm pretty lucky. I've never found $100 bills on the ground, but I have found a quarter. Several quarters, in fact. So many, one would say that I've made almost like $2 or $3 off the ground, which is pretty lucky if I do say so myself. Moving into something different. I don't know if you guys have heard, but so many people have been shouting out for a Captain and Bucky ship, from Captain America and Bucky, the Winter Soldier, that it's rumored that they're gonna have Captain America be gay in a comic. Yeah, you didn't see that one coming, did you? Honestly, I'm on that team. Captain and Bucky. Ow, that metal arm, just like rip that shield away from him, maybe tear off his clothes. I'm not saying that it's gonna happen, but I mean, it could. If you want to write that for me and then send it to me, I will read it. Hot as nuts. But, I mean, you all know how I feel about Captain America. Episode 1. Speaking of episode 1, for those of you who are new to this podcast, go watch episode 1. I mean, honestly, it's the second episode. If you're behind already, I mean, you should just be ashamed of yourself, really. I mean, there's 2 episodes. Get your life together. Get good. Like, you see this guy? This guy's hilarious. I'm pointing at me. This guy is hilarious. Watch this first episode. I mean, it's that simple. Why would you watch the second episode of anything without watching the first episode? I mean, what are you doing with your life? Moving on. For those of you who are audio listeners, you're not, because I have yet to figure out how to upload this in audio format. So, there you go. And for the rest of you, what did you guys think of the new theme song? It's my little intro. I liked it. I wrote it myself. I sung it myself. It's pretty good. I think so. Yeah. Yep. Pretty good. Alright. Go. It's gonna hit me in about 30 seconds. Oh man. Have you guys ever wondered if you were like a predator? You know? I wonder what that would be like if I was a predator all this time. But that's also the same as my Perry the Platypus noise. Because I happen to be a very big fan of Phineas and Ferb. I don't know if you knew this. Watched the whole show, all the seasons. Twice cried when it ended. Cried when Phineas kissed Isabella. Spoiler alert. Phineas kissed Isabella when he was like 18. It took him till he was 18 to finally realize that Isabella was in love with him, like his whole life. Like, so, pick it up, man. Yeah, so I cried, and so yeah, I have been practicing my Perry the Platypus noise since I watched that show. I can do this. I will keep doing this and that. That's my burner. Have you guys ever noticed that gums are extremely unattractive? Like, they're the most unattractive thing on your foot. Look at it. You could be Tom freaking Cruise, one of the most attractive men on the planet. Which I will say, you know, come on in, Tom Cruise. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Come on in. You know what I'm saying? He's one of the most attractive men on the planet. His gums are fucking ugly. Because there is no such thing as an attractive gum. That's just it. There's like teeth bulges and it's all like pink and gross and it's like, it's so disgusting. And I just realized that the other day. Like, I was looking at someone's gum and I'm like, gums are disgusting. They're like the worst things ever. They're just gross. Ugh, how does the dentist get by? I mean, ew, God, disgusting. You know, it isn't disgusting though. Me, I happen to think I'm very attractive. And for those of you who don't know this, I happen to have a bit of a crush on myself. I'm looking at you. That's me. I'm looking at me. You, me. You, me. I happen to have a bit of a crush on myself. I think I'm rather attractive. But like, what I look for in a girl is myself. It's like, you know, that would be, like, I basically one day want to meet somebody that is me in another body. So it'd be like, just me. But you know, I want another, because I myself look attractive, right? But I want another body just to keep things interesting. Like, yeah, like, maybe a girl,
It's better than yours, it's better than yours, I would teach ya.
Yeah, but too bad I don't have any milkshakes. They're actually like negative A cups. It's actually a little crater. Like I have to wear a bra just to look like I have boobs. Like it's that small. And it goes in a little bit. You see this? Yeah. Well, what are you gonna do? I had noticed in the past week I'm way better at finding attractive men than finding attractive women. Yeah, just like thinking of them, like I can be like an attractive man, Chris Evans, hot as balls, Robert Downey Jr. Yeah, Tom Cruise, I can, like you just think of them. Jon Snow, Jon Snow, anybody? But like attractive woman, think about it. Vilde Frank, world-class violinist. Spider from James and the Giant Peach, she was hot. Also the spider from A Bug's Life, she was also hot. I guess when I was a kid, I had like a thing for spiders. I don't know, man. They're like two of the most attractive spiders on television. Okay, you can't argue with that. Sorry, a little piece of dust. They are the two most attractive spiders I've ever seen on television. I'm saying it right now. I have never seen a more attractive spider, and that includes the weird spider toy from a Toy Story. Because why would you even suggest that as being attractive? It's like creepy and gross, and that movie was scary when I was young. Okay. Most attractive. Yeah, I can't think of attractive women. It's tough, the Jean Grey from the original X-Men trilogy. I have no idea who the actress is, but I mean, she was pretty hot. I'll be like, come on in. You know what I'm saying? Come on in. Yeah. Right there. Yeah. I don't know how. I guess she just fingers. I guess I don't know. But did you know, scientific fact? If you push on a man's prostate hard enough, a little bit of cum will come out. That's a fact. A little bit of cum will come out. Push on it hard enough, a little bit of cum. That's a fact. Bet you didn't know that. Test it out with all your guys' friends. I'd go out, do it, be free. I suggest. In fact, I implore you to. That's not the right word for that sentence, but I used it anyways. So take that, grammar nerds. Yeah. Attractive one. You know who's attractive? Lady, the fair Kuna Goat or whatever from that one book that I'm reading by Voltaire. Candid? Yeah. She's hot. I mean, they never even really give a description of her besides the fact that she's fair, so I mean, I guess I wouldn't really know, but I imagine she's pretty hot. Pretty hot. Speaking of hot book women, the Taming of the Shrew. Have you ever seen that movie? Yeah, I mean, I know I said it was a book woman because she was in the book originally, but the movie adaptation, she's pretty hot. Sorry about that. Technical difficulties, if you could tell, because I made the noises with my mouth. Actually, it was my mother calling, and I decided that I didn't want the part where I was talking to my mother about what I was going to eat for dinner to be on the podcast, which really sucks because it completely throws off my timer. Now I'm just going to go for like another 30 minutes, I guess, and I just hope that that's right. I mean, it might not be. I don't know. I'm not a scientist. I'm not a scientist. Whoa, look at me. I have glasses. I'm so smart. Science. Did you know that the square root of 42? That's not science, that's math. And you means gum. I am. Anyways, Taming of the Shrew. Getting back on track. On track being what we were talking about before, the technical difficulties. she's hot. The shrew in the movie, she's hot. I don't know. And I mean, if I remember correctly, I probably don't because it was like a year and a half ago. But I thought she was pretty hot when I watched that movie. You know, I was a hormonal teenager, and I still am. But I thought she wasn't bad. You know what I'm saying? So, new hashtag, banging a shrew. Put it in there. Not that I support bestiality, because I don't. But I mean, if I had to bang a Pokemon, which has been proposed to me many times, this question, I would choose Ditto, because you know what? That could get interesting. You know? I mean, I'm not saying anything about bestiality that it's good. I'm not saying that. But, you know, you have this blob that can turn into anything. That could get cool. That could. Am I imagining a Ditto form of Captain America? You'll never know. That's just how it works. Oh, there was a platypus noise. Yeah, ladies. There's a platypus. Yeah. If you didn't notice, I have no gag reflex. That's true. It comes after years of brushing my tongue. Every day when you're brushing your teeth, you know, and you're brushing your tongue, you just brush it a little farther back, you know, and then eventually you don't have a gag reflex. You get the whole toothbrush now, like that, you know, and there's nothing. So, for those of you who did not know this, which might be all of you, I don't know. I don't know how much you know me if you're watching the show. I happen to be a big sock guy. I love to buy socks. And I wear them all the time. I just love socks, you know? They're the one article of clothing you can customize. And like, get like really cool ones with patterns and stuff on it. And you don't look like a little kid, you know? It's the one article of clothing. That and underwear. The underwear is iffy with some patterns. These are my Gryffindor socks. Or one of them. I couldn't find the other. But yeah, not that I'm a Gryffindor. I'm actually a Ravenclaw, for those of you who didn't know. House Ravenclaw. Any others in the room? Represent. Yeah, Ravenclaw. 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 I don't know a single famous Ravenclaw, I'm gonna be honest. In fact, I haven't watched those movies in forever. I didn't really like them. Fred and George were cool, but that's what everyone says. Like, though. Harry Potter, though. I don't like British people. God damn. That's not true. I like some British people. I don't like Daniel Radcliffe. I don't know why. Avada Kedavra, Avada Kedavra. I'm gonna cast on my spells. Avada Kedavra. I don't like it. But I don't like it. God, if I'm not dead by the end of the podcast, someone should take me to a hospital. But I'll be honest. That stuff is not as bad as Rockstar. Rockstar is probably the worst thing I've ever tasted. Not saying something, because I'm a man who literally earlier today drank a cup of syrup. Of vanilla syrup. You know, like the syrup flavoring for like Italian sodas. I literally drank like it was like this much Italian syrup. And Rockstar is the single worst thing that I've ever had. I ate 16 hard-boiled eggs in a row. And I almost threw up drinking a Rockstar. That's how bad it is. I ate 7-Eleven pizza that was like 3 days old. 3 days. I didn't even reheat it. That's how gross I am. That stuff was nasty. That was god awful. And for those of you who have noticed, yes, I have been toning down the cursing. Thank you for noticing. Because, as much as like the fucking cunts and shit bitches and all that, you know, I gotta tone it down a little bit. What if we have little kids watching? I would say, little kids, either grow the fuck up or start watching my podcast. Oh, again, brought the cursing. There's no stopping it now. There's no stopping it now. My name is Sean Connery. I was your Bond. Shaken, not stirred. Sean Connery. Sean Connery. You guys see that new Deadpool movie? I know it's not new. It's like almost like a month and a half old. I haven't. Oh wait, yeah, I did. Oh wait, yeah, I did. I didn't really care for it. Everyone said it was hilarious, blah 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 blah. I didn't think it was that funny. Honestly, like the new Captain America was funnier than that. And the new Captain America also had good dramas and stuff, all that stuff. But maybe it's just me because all of Captain America stuff. Oh my god. Hashtag baby on a shield. Shout out to last week's episode. If you haven't watched it yet, again, go fucking watch it. It's one episode away, and it was the first episode. Quit being a lazy asshole. Take your mom's dick out of your mouth and watch the fucking episode. Jesus Christ. If you've already watched it, watch it again. I could use the views. I mean, tell your friends. Tell your friends' friends. Everyone should watch it. It's probably the funniest thing that's ever been aired on live, not live, internet, television, not television, but whatever, you know. You can feel it. You can feel it go straight to you. It's like, right to your heart. Is that your heart? Right to your heart. You can feel it. It's like your heart, you know, just got injected with pure adrenaline. It's like, okay. For those of you who have noticed me looking at my phone, it's because I have a list of topics. You can, oh man, if you wanted to look, you can't because it looks terrible. Oh, hey, there you go. See, list of topics. That's what I'm going to talk about. Do you ever wonder, maybe your evil twin isn't so evil? Hear me out. Hear me out. Because your first thought is, he's your evil twin, so he's probably definitely evil, because you know, evil is kind of implied with the name evil twin. But I think that if I had a twin that was evil, he'd probably just be me, you know, because I'm pretty evil myself. Not saying that I'm not a good guy, because I happen to be like the most altruistic person on the planet, but I'm also evil. It's like, yeah, you know, it's the yin and yang thing. So maybe like if I had an evil twin, it would just be like more, the evil would be on the outside and the good would be on the inside. So like, I'd be like an anti-hero, not an evil hero. Anti-hero. And I'd be like, Deadpool, bring it back, bring it. See that? This is the circle of conversation. We started to hear, whoop, right back here. Here, I don't know where it's somewhere in the circle. And there it goes. I just threw it away. There goes all the reason and logic out the window. Here we go. Yep. I had a dream this week. Okay, this is good. I had a dream. It was a couple days ago. Let's talk about dreams. I like dreams. Well, I have two interesting dreams. Okay, the first one, I had a dream a couple nights ago that I was the host of a game show. It was a really cool game show. Or basically, we had regular, normal people off of the street compete against people from movies. Not like the people that played a character in a movie, but like the character from the movies themselves. Like, it wouldn't be Daniel Radcliffe, it would be Harry fucking Potter with his spells and shit. And they were competing. And like the competitions were always super weird. Like in specific, Harry Potter was in my dream. He's competing with some lady, and what they were competing on is who could wrestle a bigger rabbit and survive. And like Daniel Radcliffe's rabbit was like maybe my size, but you know, a rabbit. And then the lady's rabbit was like twice her size, and she was like whooping its ass. She was like,
Rabbit, rabbit.
Again, I'm not promoting bestiality, but I think there may have been a little more going on in there than I noticed. You know, I don't know. I've never seen a rabbit naked or have sex, so I wouldn't actually know what it looks like. But I mean, I imagine it would be something like what was going on there. So yeah. And the other dream I had, which was also pretty cool. I was in like a Lego world, because you know I like to play Lego games. I'm a pretty Lego-y kind of guy. I like Legos, but I like to build squares with them because I like rules and order and structure. No, I'm just kidding. I don't actually. But yeah, I like to play with Legos, and you know, I was in like a Lego planet, and then I spent like 3 hours walking out of the Lego planet across the street and like down towards the other mall to play in the other Lego planet. And so that was basically my dream. I had like 2 minutes of being in a Lego planet. I left to walk down to the other one. It was actually kind of lame, now that I think about it. And for some reason, at the very end, it got like really weird. So I was like checking the time on my phone because it looked like the mall had closed. My phone said 6 o'clock, and then my alarm went off, and I woke up, and it was 5:30. I was like, oh my god, oh my god, oh my god, oh my god, oh my goodness, what's in my soul? It was crazy. It was freaking crazy. Yeah, that was for you, ladies. You see this stud? He's looking at you. Or you, Justin. You know who you are. Also, shout out to Non. I forgot why she asked me to shout out to Non. But shout out to Non. You go, girl. This week, I was walking home, right? And I was going up and there was a bee crawling on the ground. Now, my first thought is, you know, summertime. Bees being a bee. You know, like, whatever. It's a bee. Now, my normal rule with bugs is if you're in my house, you're on my territory, I will kill you. But if we're outside, you're free. Do whatever you want. That's pretty much my rule with any living thing. As long as you're not in my house, go wild. I don't care. Have like bee orgies on the sidewalk. I don't know how bees have sex, but do that. Like, I don't care. But yeah, I saw the bee crawling around, and at first I was like, whatever. No, it's a bee. Then do bee stuff. You know, stick your stinger in some other bee's stinger hole. You know, like whatever. But then I stopped and looked at it for a second, and one of its legs had broken or whatever. For whatever reason, it was like crawling and it couldn't fly. And I was like, so I was like standing there for like 2 minutes, like, what should I do? I don't know what to do. And then this is a tough one for me, people. I normally try to avoid hurting things at all costs, because I'm a pacifist, as you know. I don't like violence. I'm a pacifist. But I did the right thing, or what I assumed was the right thing. I stepped on it. I ended its life. So, moment of silence for that bee. This one's to you, buddy. For those of you who didn't know, that's taps. That's what the military sings when someone dies. Taps, skull. Yeah. Sad. It was sad. And speaking of dead things, I saw that, like, I've never seen roadkill before I'd come here to Seattle. Like, never. I'd never seen anything on the side of the road that was dead. Like, especially not birds. Because, maybe when I was a little kid, I may have saw, like a dead squirrel once, because, that happens. But I moved here to Seattle. In the past year, I've seen more dead things on the side of the road than, I've seen living things on the side of the road. Like, it's crazy. Like, walking to school this week alone, I've seen 2 dead crows. 2 separate dead crows. Like, I don't even understand how that happens. How does a bird get hit by a car? The odds gotta be so slim. You have the whole sky birds and you got hit by a car? What are you doing, you fucking moron? And I also saw a dead rat. Like a rat. That was gross. It was like squished. He was like, and it was like this big. And he was like squished into a little thing. And he's like, I'm a rat. I'm dead. I'm like, dude, you shouldn't be talking. You're dead. That's kind of creepy. Not that I support bestiality, but I mean, I've done some things with that rat, if you know what I'm saying. I didn't. I don't support bestiality. This is a very bestiality heavy episode. I'm changing the hashtag to bestiality rules. I mean, bestiality doesn't rule. Either or, you know. Pick or choose, whichever you like, you know. It's none of my business, really. Speaking of hashtags, I was looking at the, just after the podcast, I was looking at the Pee the Day Away hashtag, which is the hashtag I used last week. And I saw a lot of people using that hashtag. So I may have choose a hashtag that already exists. So, yeah. So I'm trying to keep it original. 6 pink elephants and bestiality rules. But I don't know how much that's gonna, keep it together. Yeah. It's So you know how China is like super smoggy or whatever? Like it's awful over there. Like it's just disgusting. It's like you can't breathe there. I was thinking about it, right? What does smog lead to? Leads to like radioactive poisoning and mutations. So, I'm thinking maybe I should move to China. And I can inhale a bunch of smog. I could be like one of the first mutants. I could be like that dude that has 2 dicks. Shout out to the guy that has 2 dicks. If you haven't heard of this guy, you should totally look it up. I forgot what he was called, but like he just had 2 dicks, and I was like, that's cool. 2 dicks, whatever. Yeah, I guess you do it like 2 at a. I'm like. Yeah, so 2 dicks. That's cool. But yeah, I'd be a mutant. That'd be cool. Because what I really want is like 4 arms. Do you know how much I could do with my life? That I have 4 arms. Like one sticking out right here, one sticking out right here. I mean, sure, I'd have to buy custom clothes, or I'd just go around shirtless. But I mean, I'd probably look pretty freaky with 4 arms. Yeah. But 4 arms, I could do so much stuff. Like I could be holding a drink, and then another drink, and then also my phone, which I don't have 4 arms, so I can't do. And like eating a pizza all at the same time. And I don't know why I need to hold 2 drinks and a pizza and my phone at the same time. But I could. That's the thing. I don't know why I'd use a lot of the things that I want. But I could have it. And that's the important part. Look at me from the... This is me. I look pretty birdie today. I feel like a bird. Yeah. How are you guys today? I never asked. Or I might have asked, I might have forgot. I don't know, I have a lot of stuff going straight to my heart. But not like the firebenders in Avatar, because, they use lighting, but they're like, never touch your heart, fire guy. He's like, always go around the heart, or you'll die. I was like, okay, He was like, I was like, I mean, I guess that makes sense but I didn't really think it made sense, but it was a show about elemental benders, so I guess it wouldn't make sense. I mean, I'm not magic, okay? I don't. Speaking of fucking oh, here we go. I want to talk about Magic here. Alright, now Magic the Gathering, because that's a card game, and I don't have any problems with it, I guess. I mean, it's it's dumb, but I mean, I don't have any problems with it. You know, if you play Magic together, I'm like, cool, you're a nerd. Like, blah 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 blah. I'm playing Magic together. Anyways, this worldly magic is cool as dicks. Like, don't get me wrong. Like, magicians you'll see on like a cruise or stuff, you know, where they take a quarter and they make it into 5 nickels and then make it back into a quarter. That's awesome. Like, I love that magic because it's magic that you don't know how it's happening. That's what makes it cool. Real magic fucking sucks. Like, I hate like magic. I don't like it. Like, you know, like, I'm Merlin the Wizard and I cast a fireball. Like, I don't. The whole point about magic is you don't know how it works. That one is so cool. But then he's got, you know, Merlin, and it's not cool because, you know, he's a wizard who casts a spell. It's magic. I mean, it has no explanation because it can't be explained because it's magic. The other thing can be explained, and he's doing tricks with coins, and he has brother behind his hands or something, but I mean, it's still cool. But magic is dumb. That's another hashtag for the week. Magic is dumb. We're up to like 4. You're welcome, everyone who's tweeting at this podcast. I don't know if you are. Hashtag publicly embarrassed. Yeah. Oh, you know what? Follow me on Twitter. I don't do anything. Actually, don't follow me on Twitter. Actually, I don't care. You know what? You can find my Twitter account. You're welcome to follow me on Twitter. And I'll have you know that I tweet every week. Time for the Publicly Embarrassed podcast on Fridays. So if you can find me, there you go. There you go. That's on you. Good job. My website's getting a lot of traffic. I think I've got like 100 views on my website. That's pretty good for, you know, it existing for a week. Definitely worth $20. It wasn't, but you know, whatever. I'm gonna live with it. I love it. I love that website. I need to get back to photo shopping. Photo shopping. I haven't photoshopped in a while. I don't know if you noticed because it's on my website, but I am a big photoshopper. I love putting my face on stuff, and I'm really good at it too. I've gotten really adept because I'm one of those guys that likes to be good at everything. You know, I play the piano. It's right there. This. See, that was gorgeous. Yeah, and I Photoshop and I can dance and I sing. I'm sorry. Today was the talent show, and every year the talent show reminds me of the one time I did the talent show with a bunch of my friends. It was actually a really cool act we did. Basically, there was me and 5 other friends, and we dressed up as in suits that were every color of the rainbow. And then we did like an old-timey dance to like a really old-timey song, you know? Just basically like a polka. And it was like really cool. We did like an old dance, and we were like, yeah, we're old. We have kings and funny hats. Ever since that year, I wanted to do the talent show again. Because I found out that I love performing. I love being in front of crowds. I love people watching me. I love it. Except for, you know, when me and Captain America are having private time. Then I don't like people watching me. In here. It goes in here. You know? Yeah. I don't want anyone to see that. They don't. Do you guys feel bad when your dogs see you naked? Because I feel bad every time. Like, you know, you're getting dressed or whatever, and there's no one else home, so you're like, you know, you just take off your underwear in the living room, because, you know, you're just getting dressed, and then your dog walks up, and he's like, hey, what are you doing? I'm like, oh my god. Like, I know he doesn't understand what's going on, but it still makes me feel terrible. Like, it's like getting naked in front of a baby. Like, you wouldn't do that. Again, not promoting bestiality. I don't know how this has come up so many times, but I'm not promoting bestiality. Holy shit, it's come up like 5 times. How does everything... You know what it is? Let me find it. Everything comes full circle. It's just what it is. It's crazy. Full circle. Bestiality. I don't support it, but I'm not saying it's wrong. Just saying. It's wrong. You know what's ridiculous? Popcorn. How does that work? Okay. You see popcorn, right? You have this little kernel of corn. Everyone knows what that is. You know, you grow corn, and then one of the things, you dry out this kernel, and it's basically the seed for new popcorn, right? But when you heat it up, pop, it turns into pop. Why? What the fuck is that? I don't understand. And I know a lot of people are going to tell me that's not what a kernel does, and that's not what popcorn is. Shut up, alright? If you knew what popcorn is, then why would you stand up there? Yeah. Popcorn is weird, and it's like it's never good, you know. Like it starts out good, like you enjoy it when it's starting out. Like it's like, oh yeah, I'll get popcorn for a movie. Like that'll be great. I'll eat a bunch, and it'll be delicious. And you eat like 3 pieces, and you're like, it's salty and delicious. And then after that, you just keep eating it for whatever reason. Like it's really addicting, but you don't taste it anymore because it's popcorn. And so then at the end of the movie, you've eaten a whole bucket of popcorn, and then you just feel fat and terrible because it really doesn't rest well in your stomach because you just ate a whole bucket of popcorn. And yeah, that's why I don't like popcorn. Always get stuck in you always get a kernel in your teeth. Or maybe it's just me because I have bad teeth, but it always happens to me. And this is the story all about how I don't like popcorn, so get on down. There we go. That was... Don't like popcorn. I don't like it. If someone sends me a bag of popcorn, I will just throw it at them. I don't know what I'll do with it. Maybe I'll light it on fire. You don't know. I don't know. I'm crazy. I don't know. I'll probably do something with it. Maybe I'll give it to Captain America. Wink. Not my butt. Wink. Oh. No. I was watching the old X-Men cartoon because, the new X-Men movie is coming out whenever. This week. Today. I think it's today. So I was watching the old X-Men cartoon. It sucks. Like, I get it that it was the top of the 90s and it was amazing and everyone watched it when they were kids. It sucks. Have you ever seen it? It's awful. All the X-Men suck in that show. They're all like, I don't know what to do. I'm pure anger. And Wolverine, he just grunts all the time. He's like, ah, I'm Wolverine, ah, Wolverine, ah. And Cyclops is always like, I'm Cyclops. I'm the leader of the group. It's just like, yeah, and Storm is, an African queen, but then in the show she has like a weird British accent, so I don't know. And you could try to justify it, like, the British are the main language in Africa, blah 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 blah. Shut up! How about that? Give me to think here. I like sociology. My name's Captain. I like sociology. Shut up. This has been the Bestiality Impression podcast. Yeah, so. How do you see this moment? Well, it's just about the end of the podcast. I've talked for about 45 minutes. Or I haven't, because then, I paused the video, and so I have no idea actually how long I've been going. So this is the point of the podcast where I talk about something really deep, because I did it last time, so I wanted to do it again. Last time I talked about, asking someone out on a date, because I did. Because, I just feel like people should do that if they want to. It's just like, just do it. Who cares? If someone says no, well, nothing should be different. It's just, you tried, and the other person doesn't see it the same way, so you just let it go and find someone else. Like, that's all there is to it. And that was what we talked about last week. So this week, I want to talk about yourself, or myself, or you as you see yourself, Anyways, man, I don't understand why people have such low opinions of themselves. Have you ever looked yourself in the mirror? Just look at yourself in the mirror while I'm talking to you right now. Look at it, and you'll realize, at least I hope you realize from me telling you this, there will quite literally never be anyone like you. You are an original and the only one of you that will ever exist. It's pretty daunting, actually, when you think about it. And you will never be someone else, no matter how hard you try. But you will always be the best you. There will never be anyone who will be a better you. So why not be you, right? I mean, that makes sense. There's never going to be a single person on the planet. That's me, Sebastian. There will never be another. There will be other people named Sebastian, but they will be completely different people. There will never be another me, exactly like me, even if I want it to happen so bad. Because, as I talked about earlier, we totally, or maybe some of this, depending on what gender it was, or maybe some of this. I don't know how to go, but yeah, there will never be another you. So enjoy it. Be you. And you know what? Make other people realize how great you are. Don't sit there and complain. I've got more acne than I have anything else on my body. But the thing that stops me from being super sexy, no, it doesn't. Because I'm me. And I know because I'm being the best me that I can possibly be, that I'm the best me because I'm already ahead of the race of being the best me just by being me. So, yeah, just be you. There you go. That was the touching end of the moment. There's one more thing I want to talk about, so I will touch on this. Have you ever noticed that there are a lot of people like me on this planet? Like me, specifically. Me, not the you, me, the conversation we just had. Like me in particular. Me, Mr. Thomas is like an older version of me. I don't know if anyone else knows who Mr. Thomas is, but you probably do, because those of you who are listening to this podcast most likely go to the school that I go to. Yeah, Mr. Thomas is like me. John Green, have you guys noticed that he's a lot like me? Yeah, it's kind of weird when you think about it, that there are so many me's out there. Do you think it's a connect? Here's my theory. So number of years from now, I invent the time machine. No, maybe 2 years from now, right? I invent the time machine. And so all these different me's that are here right now are just me that have gone back in time to hang out with me, the original me, and to help me out, to help me prosper. And so they're just me. Isn't that weird? And so I will also go back in time to help me prosper. Isn't that weird? Think about it. Also, how awesome would it be if everyone on the planet was me? How awesome would that be? That would be awesome. Yeah, that would be awesome. It'd be like heaven. So, just imagine you on a planet, but everyone else on the planet is me. How crazy would that be? Now, here's the best part. We're getting into... This is a new segment of the show. How would you be the king of the planet if all of the other people on the planet were me? And there would be girl me's and boy me's, we'll separate it out. But so everyone will look like they already do. Everyone will be them. But their mind, it's all me. It's my mind is copied into every single person on the planet except for you. But you get to be ruler of the planet. Would you do it? Tweet us in the hashtag Bestiality rules or Bestiality doesn't rule. Thanks for watching, guys. Roll credits. Bye. It's the credits. It's the credits. The credits are rolling now. Doo-doo-doo-doo-doo. That's my name, and that's my name too. Because these are the credits. I'm coming up with a lot of credit. I have the credits. Alright, thanks guys. Bye. Also, shout out to special guest Peppy the Poop. If you'd like to be a special guest on this podcast, well, try asking. And if I say no, sucks to be you, nerd.